Assassin's Creed, la nueva apuesta de Fox con Ubisoft para llevar a la pantalla grande uno de los videojuegos más populares e impactantes de los últimos años, no solo por sus increíbles gráficos o lo divertido que puede ser jugarlo, sino por su magnífica historia y el nivel de cariño que logran sus personajes. En su visita a México, Fox nos permitió entrevistar al protagonista de esta primera cinta, al señor Michael Fassbender, quien interpretará a Callum Lynch, un hombre que se vuelve parte de los experimentos de Abstergo Industries para recopilar memorias de su antepasado durante la Inquisición española.
What I saw in there.
Y a la mente detrás de la cinta, el director Justin Kurzel, quien junto a un gran equipo crearon una nueva historia a partir de los videojuegos para esta cinta. Así que, cinéfilo, agarra tus palomitas, prepara tu salto de fe y disfruta de esta entrevista de Assassin's Creed. Cinéfilos, es un enorme placer poder estar con el director y el protagonista de la nueva cinta de Assassin's Creed, la primera película de Assassin's Creed, Michael Fassbender y el señor Kurzel. I want to start showing you something. A few weeks ago, I went to Spain, to Sevilla, and I tried to become an assassin for one day, just one day, and this happened to me.
Oh.
I got, look at my, yes. It feels like a little, yeah.
Wow.
That was just one day. My body was all covered in bruises. I tried to do some parkour. Of course, I was really goofy at it, but I tried. So now that I see the movie, I'm impressed. How you perform all these stunts? Some of them, I know you probably did some of them, and still look so badass on the screen. So how do you make this?
By just sort of, going for it, I suppose. First off, just getting physically strong and fit. So physical conditioning, getting, an hour and a half in the gym doing that. And then working with the parkour guy. I was filming in Montreal, X-Men at the time, and I started the parkour training there. And then getting together with the stunt team as soon as I got back to the UK, and just going over the choreography and the drills. The way that Justin was going to shoot this and the way that he did shoot it was very much in a real location with real people, very little CGI, so it meant that we really had to learn this and do it for real. There's bruising, as you saw, and a few injuries, but luckily nothing serious for myself. We did lose some stunt personnel to broken ankles.
It was a battlefield of stuntmen. There was.
Have you ever done parkour?
Sorry?
Have you ever done parkour?
No,
I do a roly-poly.
I did do a roly-poly.
Where was that again?
That was in the gym at the rehearsal.
Well, good for you for trying.
Thank you. Did you read any of the comments when the first trailer came out on YouTube?
Oh, just a couple of hundred.
Yes. Okay.
We understood
not that
pretty
many.
quickly that there was the Kanye song was controversial.
Oh, okay.
But no, we of course you are. You're really intrigued to see what people are making of it, especially the gamers. So we had a look.
Okay, that's interesting. Claro que para llevar un videojuego a la pantalla grande es necesario que la empresa tenga una muy buena colaboración con la productora. Así que les preguntamos cómo fue este proceso en el caso de Assassin's Creed.
Well, they went and approached Michael to be not only a producer on the film, but obviously an assassin and the lead character in the film. And so I came on sort of 2.5 years after that of them developing the screenplay. And I've got to say, they were incredibly good in allowing us to sort of develop ideas that were unique to the film. And they had enormous trust in Michael and DMC and in just developing a completely unique story, that didn't rely on appropriating any of the games, and that was a huge attraction to me. That it felt like a film, and it felt unique, and it felt like it had a very particular movie-making sort of stamp on it already.
You had to learn some Spanish for this. How was it for you now to? I think it's really hard to pronounce this Spanish accent.
Yeah, it was tough. It's hard. Just I wanted to get it to a level where I wasn't embarrassing myself and the whole Spanish community, but it was just really working with tapes, trying to mimic sounds. I enjoy sort of doing sound effects, sound noises and things like that. So just really, thanks to Jovic, Javier, and Carlos, 3 Spanish actors, they recorded my lines for me, so I just listened to their versions.
I know that you didn't play the games before, but if you have to imagine like a perfect scenario to sit down and play one of the Assassin's Creed game, how would that scenario be like? In a room, popcorn?
Definitely got to have, some refreshments close at hand, because you don't want to leave once you're sort of sitting there. It's sort of, you got to bed down. Perhaps a nice bottle of Spanish Rioja or something like that, or Spanish Red.
You're probably gonna lose the first 15 minutes with wine on your blood.
Well, I think actually the first 2 glasses I'll probably do pretty good, and then after that you'll see a decline again. And then just something comfortable like tracksuit or pajamas.
Nice. Have you ever played?
I did, and I'd play Assassin's Creed in a really smelly arcade somewhere. Yeah, like
Okay,
one of those
that
kind
doesn't
of,
sound
one of those
appealing.
kind of, old school, really kind of working class arcades where
Okay.
you've got people lining up to play the next game, and there's coins on the, on the game for
I
the
didn't
next
know
player.
that existed anymore.
Yeah, It doesn't. It doesn't.
Where is that?
It doesn't, and I fondly think about it.
What would you say that was your epic win on set and your epic fail?
My greatest failure was losing a bet that I made with all the
Oh, you
stuntmen.
lost a bet? Okay.
Yes, and I lost, and I
you
had to get a
lost your hair
Templar
because
haircut,
of it.
which I think if you've seen the film, no, it's
Yeah.
not cool. If you've seen the film, they're quite.
Looks like a village idiot.
Yeah, on a stuntman with a physique, it holds actually quite nicely with a bit of leather.
Depends.
But yeah, with me it was not any, and Mr. Fassbender here was my hairdresser, and was the one in front of all the crew on the last day that gave me
Templar do.
a Templar dues.
Did this experience trigger any curiosity on you to know where, like, a story of your ancestors? Like to learn?
I would
maybe?
like to learn, yeah. It's something that over the last few years I've become more interested in, for sure. I think I will check that out.
Y yo estoy casi segura que muchos de ustedes han tenido algún crush con un héroe de acción, así que también les preguntamos al protagonista y al director qué héroe de acción era su crush al crecer.
Oh yeah,
Action,
yeah. My first crush, I think I was about 4, was Wonder Woman.
All right,
Damn.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman.
I used to
Linda
try and
Carter?
catch her in between changes. And I didn't even know what I was looking for. But yeah, Wonder Woman.
Okay.
I was gonna choose Wonder Woman as well, but
Yeah?
I'm gonna
Choose her too.
No, I'm going to choose Daryl Hannah in Splash. She's not an action hero, but
She's a mermaid.
there's something about mermaids that just gets me going. I don't know
The
why.
tail.
Yeah, it's
The
the
tail.
tail.
You
There's
love
something.
tails.
There's something. Yeah.
Cinéfilo, espero que hayas disfrutado mucho y aprendido de esta entrevista. Recuerda que mi video opinión de la película de Assassin's Creed ya está disponible en el canal. Te voy a dejar el link en la descripción para que corras a verlo. Y por supuesto para que puedas concursar y llevarte alguno de estos 2 pops firmados por el director y el protagonista de Assassin's Creed. Vas a encontrar el concurso en el review de la película, así que checa el link y corre a verlo.
Ultimate sequel. They wanna know.
Yeah, we'll see if people like this.
Okay.
And if people like it, we'll definitely go again.
Okay. Perfect. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for coming to
pleasure.
Mexico. And
Thanks.
thanks for these gifts. They're gonna
Easy.
love it. I'm not giving them this for you.
Oh.
Okay.
No, I will. I will.
We work in the dark to serve the light. We are assassins.
No olvides dejar tu like, suscribirte y te dejo mis redes sociales también para que puedas seguirme en donde tú quieras y estar pendiente siempre del mundo del cine. Mi nombre es Mesa con Z. Adiós.